want to talk about the vice president-elect, his inauguration when he got sworn in, that I saw live. I saw it live. I'm like, I'll just see it live instead of just have Gambit watch it for me and trust what Gambit says, although I do trust what he says. I want to see it for myself the first go round, not a recording, nothing, just see it as it goes. And I caught some things, I did. And this is the part I want to talk about, is the vice president's, when he was swearing in, Vance. The real reason I voted for the elephant team is Vance. Yep. If he was running for president, I would have voted for him instead. You know what I'm saying? Just between you and me. If he was the one running for president, I would have voted for him. Yeah. He's the reason I registered. He's the reason I registered. He is. You know what I'm saying? He's my age. I'm like, he's going to make it to the top. He's my age. Yes, he is. He had a hard go growing up. I'm like, he's going to the top. Yes, indeed. And I was very pleased with his inauguration, specifically his. I was pleased with it. The only thing I want Gambit to look at on his recording replay is see if you can zoom in on the Bible. It looks like the King James Version, but I want to be sure. It looked like it. It looks like my King James Version that he had his hand on. So I'm like, that's your assignment, Gambit. It's kind of a small assignment, but you're a tactician. I know you can pull this off. Zoom in at microscopic levels. Zoom in on that Bible. See if you can see KJV. That's it. If it says KJV, his inauguration was legit. It was very legit. Yep. Very legit. And that's what I want to say. Because it was legit with everything else. It was a Holy Bible that he had his hand on. His hand was on the Holy Bible. That part was legit. And he was saying an oath while his hand was on the Holy Bible. That part was legit. But if it's a King James version, it's even more legit. It's even more legit. That's the purest form of the Bible. It's even more legit. Purest Word of God. He had his hand on. It's legit. Bishop, I was talking to Bishop about this. He's like, Bishop doesn't believe in this kind of thing. He's like, he's not like me. He's like, he could have sworn on the NIV, and it would have been okay with Bishop if he swore on the NIV. Not with me. Not with me. What I've learned about the NIV version. Oh, some passages are translated so far off from the King James that it's not the Bible. You know what I mean? They demote Jesus in some of the Bibles. They do. They demote him. That's why the King James is key. That's why. So yeah, even in the Bible itself, different versions translated, they try to demote Jesus again. That's the whole thing. Demote Jesus from being the Son of God, God in the flesh, walking the earth, to demote him to something else. That's the whole goal. That's the whole goal in simplified form. So, to make Jesus not God in the flesh. To make him not God. That's the whole goal. Pretty simple, but everyone falls for it. Oh yeah, this Bible says he's just this. This Bible says he's just that. You know, it's all confusion. You know, just like the cults do. The cults try to mess you up about who Jesus is, as well, like the Mormon cult does, and Jehovah's Witness cult does. You know, they get Jesus wrong, as well. So, anyways, that's just a side note. It's about about the inauguration. I've never seen an inauguration live. You know, I've seen clips of inaugurations, you know, like of other inaugurations, like replays and stuff, but I've never seen one live until this time because I took this election seriously. I cared about this election. That's why I cared about watching the inauguration, because I cared about this election. You didn't care about any election before that? No, I didn't care about any election before this one. I voted in some of the elections. I still didn't care. We lost anyways. We lost. No matter who you vote for, we lost. You know what I mean? Might as well pick out a headstone right now. Might as well dig your plot in the cemetery. We lost. No matter who you vote for. It's rigged. So, anyways, George Carlin already knew that. If you'd never seen a skit from him about the 4-year rigmarole, of, of how it doesn't matter who you vote for, which for a while it didn't matter who you voted for. It was rigged. It was. So, but this time was different. And Vance is the key. Vance is the key of why it's different. Yeah, and God had me see it in my own eyes. He had his hand right on the Bible and gave the oath while having his hand on the Bible, like President Reagan did. I watched Reagan's 1985 inauguration. He had his hand on the Bible, not just the cover of the Bible, but inside the pages of the Bible. Reagan did. Yeah, hand on the Bible. We'll get to that topic in a second here, the hand on the Bible thing. So, but Vance did it right. So, as far as that goes, in my opinion, I just want to know if he had his hand on the King James. That's it. That's it. So, if so, it's really legit. But yeah. So, anyways. So, at least someone got sworn in correctly. At least someone got sworn in correctly. Properly. Sworn in properly yesterday. At least someone did. And I think Vance did. Just a small detail of the King James, and then we're good. He really got sworn in properly if it's the King James. Yep, indeed. So that's your assignment. It's not a big assignment, Gambit, but not a big assignment, but you're a tactician, like no other. You're a tactician. I know you can zoom in. You can zoom in and verify. You can zoom in, verify if it's a KJV for me, and pretty much. And that's all I want to say for this video. So I was impressed with that part. That part went good. So that's all I'll say for this video.